Hi everyone, I'm John Clifford A. Momo, and I'm going to tell you the Republic Act of 10175 or Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. Chapter 1 Preliminary Provision Section 1 titled This Act shall be known as the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. Section 2 Declaration of Policy The state recognizes the vital role of information and communication industry such as content production, telecommunication, broadcasting, electronic commerce, and data processing in the nation's overall social and economic development. Section 3 Definition of Terms For purposes of this act, the following terms are hereby defined as follows. Success refers to the instruction, communication with strong data and receiving data from or otherwise making use of any resources of computer system or communication network. B. Alteration refers to the modification or change in form or substance of an existing computer data or program. So, based sa na-understand ako sa section 3 is the intentional or reckless alteration, damage, deletion, or deterioration of computer data, electronic document, or electronic data message without threat, including the introduction or transmission of viruses. C. Communications refers to the transmission of information throughout ICT media, including voice, video, and other forms of data. D. Computer refers to an electronic, magnetic, optical, electrochemical, or other data processing or communication device or grouping of such device capable of performing logical, arithmetic, routing, or storage functions. E. Computer data refers to any representation of facts, information, or concepts in a form suitable for processing in a computer system, including a program suitable to cause a computer system to perform a function, and includes electronic documents and or electronic data message whether stored in local computer system or online. F. Computer programs refers to a set instruction executed by the computer to achieve intended results. G. Computer system refers to any device or group of interconnected or related device, one or more of which present to a program performs automated processing of data. It covers any type of device with data processing capabilities, including but not limited to computers and mobile phones. H. Without right refers to either conduct undertaken without or any excess of authority, conduct not covered by established legal defense, cause, court, others justification or relevant principle under the law. I. Cyber refers to a computer or a computer network, the electronic medium in which online communication takes place. G. Critical infrastructures refers to the computer system and or network, whether physical or virtual, and or the computer programs, computer data, and or traffic data so vital to this community that the incapacity or destruction of or interface with such system and assets would have or debilitating impact on security, national or economic security, national public health, and safety or combination of those matters. K. Cybersecurity refers to the collection of tools, policies, risk management approach, actions, training, based practice, assurance, and technologies that can be used to protect the cyber environment and organization and users' assets. L. Database refers to a representation of information, knowledge, facts, concepts, or instructions which are being prepared, processed, or stored or have been prepared, processed, or stored in a formalized manners and which are intended for use in a computer system. M. Interceptions refers to listening to recording, monitoring, or surveillance of the content of communications, including procuring of the content of data either directly through access and use of a computer system or indirectly through the use of electronic eavesdropping or taping device at the same time that the communication is occurring. Chapter 2 Punishable Acts Section 4 Cybercrime Offense The following acts constitute the offense of cybercrime punishable under this act. So, sa cybercrime, harassment crime, and protect wives from vicious hunters, but this law does not address many of the serious threats to women's safety and girls are still being accessibly. A. Offenses against the confidentiality, integrity, and ability of a computer data and systems. 1. Illegal access. The access to the whole of or any part of a computer system without right. So, ang illegal access is there is a violation of the right to privacy of the journalist against unauthorized or illegal access to a disclosure and use of their personal information. 2. Illegal interception. The interception made by technical means without right or of any non-public transmission of computer data to, from, or within a computer system, including electromagnetic emissions from a computer system carrying such a computer data. So, ang illegal interception is a access refers to the instruction communicating with strong data and receiving data from or otherwise making use of any resources of a computer system or communication network. Number 3. Data interface. The intentional or reckless alteration, damaging, deletion, or deterioration of computer data, electronic document, or electronic data message without right, including the introduction or transmission of virus. In addition to hacking, cyber criminals can interface with the functioning of computer system and or access to system service and data. Interface can include muna ng mga suppressing, modifying, adding, transmitting, editing, deleting, or otherwise damaging data, system, and services. Number 4. System interference. The intentional alteration of reckless hindering or interference with the functioning of a computer or computer network by imputing, transmitting, damaging, deleting, deteriorating, altering, or suppressing computer data or program, electronic document, or electronic data message without right of authority, including the introduction or transmission of virus. So kung masangkot ka sa system interference is na kay mga offense guilty or the function of an electronic system or device. So kung sangkot ka sa system interference is ang tendency nga penalty is if you are found guilty of this offense, you will be penalized with a fine not exceeding 10,000 or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 10 years. In some case, both from or penalties will be imposed on you. Number 5. Misuse of device. The use, production, sale, procuring, importation, distribution, or otherwise making available without right of a device including a computer program designed or adapted primarily for the purpose of committing any of the offense under this act. A misuse of device is a person commits the criminal offense of misuse of device when he or she without right and with the intent that a device be used for the purpose of committing the criminal offense or illegal access to a computer system. So, sinasadya at walang karapatang production, pagbibinta, pagkuha para sa paggamit o pamamahagi na access ang mga device kabilang mga computer program na ito. A computer password access code or similar data by which the whole or any part of a computer system is capable of being accessed with internet that is be used for the purpose of committing any of the offense under this act. The possession of an item referred to in paragraph A or B above with internet to use said device for the purposes for committing any of the offenses under this section. Cybersex. The willful engagement, maintenance, control, or operation directly or indirectly of any lascivious exhibition of sexual organs or sexual activity with the aid of a computer system for favor or consideration. So, ang cybersex is a trafficking or online sexual exploitation is a cybercrime and a form of modern slavery. Cybersex is a trafficking is when a victim is forced into a sexual explosion using coercion, force, or fraud, and their abuse is extreme, live on the internet, via webcam, video, photography, or other digital media. Child pornography. The unlawful or prohibited acts defined and punishable by Republic Act number 9775 or the Anti-Child Pornography Act of 2009 committed through a computer system provide that the penalty to be imposed shall be 1 degree higher than that provided for in Republic Act 9775. So kung sangkot ka sa child pornography, isang penalties is shall install available technology program or a software to ensure that access to a transmittal of any form of a child pornography will be blocked or filtered. An ISP who shall knowingly, willful, and intentional violate this provision shall be subject to the penalty provided under the section 15K of this act. Libel. The unlawful or prohibited acts of libel as defined in Article 355 of the Revised Penal Code as amended committed through a computer system or any other similar means which may be devised in the future. So, a libel is a public and malicious imputation of a crime, of a vice or defeat, real or imaginary, or any act, omission, condition, status, or circumstances tending to cause the dishonor, discredit, or contempt of a natural or juridical person, or blocking the memory of one who can file a libel case. Who can file a complaint for libel is a criminal action for defamation which consists in the imputation of a crime which cannot be prosecuted. The officio can only be filed by the offended party. Chapter 3. Penalties. Section 8. Penalties. Any person found guilty of any of the punishable acts enumerated in Section 4A and 4B of this act shall be punished with imprisonment of prison, mayor, or a fine of at least 200,000 pesos up to maximum amount commensurate to the damage incurred or both. Chapter 4. Enforcement and Implementation. Section 10. Law enforcement authorities. The National Bureau of Investigation (NBI) and the Philippine National Police (PNP) shall be responsible for the efficient and effective law enforcement of the provision of this act. The NBI and the PNP shall organize a cybercrime unit or center managed by special investigators to exclusively handle cases involving violation of this act. Chapter 5. Jurisdiction. Section 21. Jurisdiction. The regional trial court shall have jurisdiction over any violation of the provision of this act, including any violation committed by a Filipino national regardless of the place of commission. Jurisdiction shall lie if any of the implement was committed within the Philippines or committed with the use of any computer system, wholly or partly situated in the country, or when by such commission any damage is caused to a natural or juridical person who at the time the offense was committed was in the Philippines. Chapter 6. International Cooperation. Section 22. General Principles relating to international cooperation. All relevant international instruments on international cooperation in criminal matters. Arrangements agrees on the basis of uniform or reciprocal legislation and domestic laws to the widest extent possible for the purpose of investigations or proceeding concerning criminal offenses related to computer systems and data, or for the collection of evidence in electronic form of a criminal offense shall be given full force and effect. Thanks for watching.